A very good afternoon, and as you can probably see and tell, we have a quite splendid 2017 Smart 4.2 Coupe Prime Premium with Plus Pack. So it's got all the bells and whistles, including this lovely LED front and LED rear lamps, and also front fog lights, center armrest, reverse camera and auto headlights. A lovely car, not to mention the heated leather seats, the satellite navigation, the voice activated Bluetooth, the music streaming, the panoramic sunroof. Anything else? Let me just think. Have I mentioned touchscreen? Yes, I think I mentioned touchscreen. It's got the 6-speed auto gearbox, which was £1,000 option. It's covered just 3,719 miles. It's had its first service with Smart. It's under the balance of the 3-year Smart warranty. We will have the V5. We have at the present time only one key. If the second key should turn up, we will obviously pass it on to the buyer of the vehicle, but please be aware we have just one key at present. So we can go into the car and you can see straight away it's all white, which is very special. It's a £200 option, the all white finish, so the Trinidad is white rather than black. There's your pan roof. You won't be able to tell it's a pan roof, but when I open the door I'll give you a view of the car from down to up. LED lights here, lovely lamp clusters, and the reverse camera is just there. If you can just there is the reverse camera, and further down you've got the reversing sensors, so you've got the camera and sensors. I've got the air conditioning working at the moment. Push the button there. The two position tailgate, glass panel. Bring this lever up here, and there you go. You've got lots of space. Nice roller blind there for any valuables you leave in. Engine under the back. Storage here. We go away in our smart car all around the country. We've been down to Devon, into London, up into Scotland, to Edinburgh, Wales. 2 people comfortably, and quite a lot of luggage. My wife's takes enough for a week, bless her. I obviously pack a toothbrush, and I don't need a comb because I haven't got much hair, and toothbrush, toothpaste, and a pair of shoes and underwear, a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, and that's me done. So I'm a really cheap weekend away. So moving back into the car, we have a beautiful car without smells or damage. We have one of these ourselves. We've got the Sport Cabriolet Auto, lovely car. What I would say to you is, if you can afford to use super unleaded fuel, just runs the car that much nicer. And we always try and use a non-supermarket to fill up with. So it takes about £32 if you use V-Power, Shell V-Power, and probably about £32 if you use BP Ultima. White grille as well. You can choose between white or black. This gentleman's had the white. GY17 UHF. It's available with our free anywhere in the country delivery, mainland that is. No chips, marks to windscreen to note. There might to be one somewhere, but nothing spectacular. I'm going to say that because I'm about to say no when there's going to be one somewhere, because it's a windscreen, it's a second-hand car, but nothing that we've concerned ourselves over. And we will be giving it a health check, which means the entire car will be jacked up in the air, wheels removed, and a written report carried out on the vehicle's suitability. But it has only just recently gone through a smart service. We have digital service print. I think there's 4 or 5 pages with it, so it should fly through our safety check after it's flown through their safety check. There's 3 years breakdown cover with it as well as the remaining, there's a remaining breakdown cover for 3 years until it's 3 years of age. I think it's April 2020, as well as the smart warranty, and there's 3 years navigation map updates as well. So a really good saving, a really fantastic saving actually. It's the Prime Premium Plus, so it's the rare Plus pack. Not very many of these vehicles around. There's the armrest. 2 seats, leather heated. There's your heated seats just there. Height adjustment on the driver's seat, height adjustment on the steering wheel. Heated and electric wing mirrors. I've got the air conditioning on at the moment. Let me just release my hand from the camera, close the door. So, a spectacular interior, large steering wheel. These cars turn on a sixpence. You'll be amazed. I went up to Scotland a few months ago and I did a whiz around the car park for Carol, and she was absolutely amazed. Her face lit up when she was sat next to me, and how quickly and easily she could turn the car around. It was amazing. And that was Carol's first ever car, so we were delighted to help her to acquire a lovely smart 4.2 in silver and black, and I'm sure she's still whizzing around the Highlands and Glens of Scotland in it. So we've got a mileage of 3,716, absolutely guaranteed, 100%. And then we've got the screen on the sort of, I think it's a home page. I should know, shouldn't I? I've had plenty of these, but they seem to change them every few months. But there we go, that's navigation, radio station, and the phone. I haven't got my phone connected at the moment. Down below that you've got the climate control, air conditioning. Just turn that off for now, should be cool enough now. 6-speed gearbox. I'll give you a quick demonstration, but basically handbrake off, foot over the brake, move it back towards your one position. That puts it into reverse, and you'll see the camera and you'll hear the bleep. There's the camera. Move it into drive, and we're driving forward, and that will go back onto the last screen. So there you go, it's all very good. Central locking, remotely controlled on the key. Also, when you go over a certain miles per hour, it will lock the doors up automatically. You can override that in the menu section, but why would you? You would probably leave it as it was. I'm back to that's good. So we'll just go back to the screen there. There we go. So that's a quick demonstration of the gearbox. And what you can do with this gearbox is you can run it in economy mode or sport mode. So if you wanted some more performance going forward, you would basically press that button down. Let me give you a quick demonstration. So at the moment, if you can see DE on the just above the fuel gauge there, the bottom of the screen, DE. If I press that, it'll go DS, and that just holds the revs, 500 revs per minute, slightly higher, so it gives you increased acceleration. Useful if you're getting stuck behind people and you want to whiz around them. Steering wheel, you've got a whole host of features. You've got computer analogy there, so if we just show you quickly the different settings. We've only run it around town since we've received it. Next service is due in 11,800 miles, so that's nothing to. Let's just see, and there you go. Now I find that's really useful. That's a digital mileometer, as well as the mileometer on the outside. You've got the digital bit there, which is really useful, especially when you're going in speed restrictions. It gives you a very accurate speed that you're actually doing, as opposed to trying to guess it. Not guess it, but you're not seeing it quite as accurate. So I choose to have it there. But moving on to, you've got limiter on the cruise. There's more, that's your standard cruise on that side. Then you've got your voice activation. Help! And this sound is switched off, so we're not going to be able to hear that. I should have checked it before I tried to demonstrate it to you. Let me just exit it. So I don't think the gentleman has actually activated it, so we need to go into the menu and activate it. So there you go, that's not happened to me in a long time. Always check before you do things, Mr. Billsborough. So headlights auto, in that position there, you'll find the headlights will come on without you needing to put them on, so to speak. You've already set them in the auto position, which is a nice feature. Adjustable armrest, that's out of the way. Down there is your SD card for the navigation. There's a 12-volt power socket, and there's a USB and an AUX port there, so you can stream your music Bluetooth, like wirelessly, or you can stream it through a cable. There are no marks in this vehicle, there are no smells in the vehicle. We have a book pack attached to the back of the seat, so that's nice and out of the way. There is, I promise you, the pan roof, and there is the pan roof just there, and there is a blind that slides forward. Let me just see if I can put the blind across and show you partly of the, so I'll just partly put the blind across. So there you go, that's the blind. and you can slide that blind all the way back or all the way in the closed position. So a lovely car. It's £140 road tax, I'm afraid. You've got the government to blame for that. They were free, now £140 after 2017, so still a good deal, but 140 as opposed to free isn't quite so good, is it? So I can only apologise on behalf of our government. That's affecting all cars after April 2017. It is available with free anywhere in the country delivery, and it's also available with PCP and HP finance. And if you go into our website, you'll be able to organise yourself a quote. Our quote's set at £1,000 deposit. Just find it on the next to the car, go into it, change it to suit your amount of deposit, lower or higher. You can change the months and then hit the button. It will come back with a payment, and then you can apply for it, and we'll get the application and put it through to the funder. It usually takes upwards of maybe an hour to 2 hours top, sometimes not even that. You can have the documents emailed to you at home and sign at home. We can deliver the car to you at home. You can come to the garage. We've been established 22 years. We have an enviable reputation for good and straightforward car dealing, and we welcome part exchange as well, so we can do that by telephone or email and give you an accurate and fair valuation for your current car, because if it's something we can sell, we'll be delighted to, obviously take it off you. We also buy cars for cash or bank transfer as it is. So if you're part exchanging somewhere else and you're listening to me on this video, stop doing that just for 5 or 10 minutes, put me an email in, and I'll value the car to buy it off you and hopefully give you at least the same money or slightly higher money than they're giving you in part exchange, leaving you there to negotiate a better deal. So that's the 2017 Smart 4.2 Coupe, 3,700 miles, Prime Premium Plus Pack, automatic gearbox, available from Cheshire Cars in Crewe in Cheshire right this minute. And just a quick mention, it's a very, very big day for England football. We're playing tonight the semi-final of the World Cup in Russia, so I'd just like to wish all those people that are there supporting the team, players and support staff, all the very best, and also the very best to Croatia as well. We mustn't forget Croatia, the other team, and they're worthy to be there as well as England, so may the best team win. Obviously a little bit biased, we do want England to win, but I shall be going home and watching the match like millions of others. So good luck to both teams, and may the best team win on the evening.